Ha. Ooh. Are you in the video today too? He's in the video today too. How are you guys? This is Chris here for making Nevermorrow episode 3. Third episode, I already forgot which one it was. That's pretty creepy. So this is the third video that I'm doing for the Making Nevermorrow. Hopefully you've already watched the first one, otherwise you missed out a whole bunch of stuff. This is the third one. Go back and watch number 1 and 2. If you've already watched them, welcome! Hello! I'm here. Time for an update. Not much completely to update because I uploaded yesterday's one in the afternoon. Now, I suppose it's been a day. It's been a day. Hang on, get my notes over here. This is my clipboard for all my thumbnails of Nevermorrow. This is pretty much everything that just blew up in Photoshop, printed it out so I could start writing it. As you can see, all my notes there. I decided today that I'm going to sit down on the couch and finish writing it. So at the moment, I'm up to, now as you know, I'm a terrible procrastinator. So I keep putting this off and just sort of doing the pages that I need to do. Now I'm just having a look now. Currently writing page 18 of page 23, which means there's only 5 pages left. Is that right? 4.5. Terrible at maths. This is why I draw. So that's where I am. Last night was pretty awesome though. We went to dinner with the wife's parents at their house. We had a lovely roast lamb. Her dad's a chef, so they cook amazing food. And came home, chilled out in bed. The PlayStation had died in my bedroom. Now when I say that, I don't play games a lot, especially not on the PlayStation, but we use it for the Blu-ray player in the bedroom, and for Netflix and for Stan and all that. And it died. So we're pretty much just sitting there on our phones until we sort of fell asleep. But highlight of the night, I felt the baby's kick for the first time, and it was amazing. I felt babies kick before. I've got friends who have children and they've let me feel their bellies. This was nothing like that. It was undescribable being able to feel my own child kick and try to burst out through my wife's stomach. It was amazing. We only got a couple and then she got pretty quiet, so I'm hoping tonight she'll get pretty noisy and I can rub that belly and get some more kicks. So that's today. I'm going to finish off writing this. That's my goal before I have to start cooking dinner tonight. Is finished all this, at least first draft, and I'm going to take it to Matt's, and Matt can read through it and edit it for me. Well, probably not. We'll see what happens. If he likes it or not, he might say it's crap and make someone else do it. I don't know. But hopefully he likes it. So far from what he's been told, he likes it. So, oh, and yesterday, before I forget, I did start writing the prologue for the beginning of the comic. So for anyone who hasn't sort of caught on yet, this comic, when it's published, there'll be about a 2 or 3 page written short story prologue, which will lead into the comic. So you can read the comic on its own, or you can read the comic to sort of understand why they're there, how they got there, and what's happened. So there you go. I started that, so it has been a pretty productive 24 hours. I did a whole bunch of client work this morning, finished off a commission. There's one big commission I keep putting off, which I need to finish. It's a big traditional colour piece for a really awesome bloke who's been super patient. I really want to try and get that finished this week if I possibly can. Otherwise, I'm going to go finish writing this stuff, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Pew. It's Friday, it's the end of the week, and I'm here. I forgot to do a video yesterday, even though I did get a bit done. As I said the other... In the last video I said I was going to finish off the writing for the book, and I did. I finished all 23 pages of the book, so that was an awesome accomplishment. Once that was done, I went back into client work. Yesterday, most of my morning was client work. Then I went and had I had morning tea with Matt, and then I went to see another friend of mine, Sam. I had a coffee with her, and I showed Matt the story, and I got him to read it. Now he's sort of not 100% in sorts at the moment, so he, did the best he could, but he said he liked it. It reads well, but it needs editing, which I knew it would, but it's a great start. It's my first rough draft. It's enough for me to keep going and know that, there's a solid story in place, and I might just have to change some wording and things. So my next plan of attack is, while I'm still inking the pages, I'm going to do all the lettering today. I've got a hangout with Kevin Cross, so I'm going to be doing the lettering while that's happening. So hopefully I can letter all 23 pages, print that out so it's a little bit more legible, and then I can also compress it into a little PDF, so I can send to people and say, hey, what do you think? Give me notes, give me your ideas. Just to a few select people that I sort of know and trust, that won't sort of leak it, and not that that matters. So that's sort of my plan today. I don't know if I'll get much drawing done. I'm still waiting to hear back from clients, but they're not getting back to me, so I can't do the work. Pain in the butt, but it's what happens. Tomorrow I'm going to catch Chris Lilly's Mr. G show for the comedy festival, which is going to be rad. I'm also working in the morning, so it's going to be a hectic day. Yesterday, by the time I sort of cooked dinner and everything by the end of the night, I just felt so burnt out, and I just had to crash on the couch. I couldn't get anything done. So what was meant to be me lettering all night didn't happen, and so here I am today, sort of catching up on that. I also started out on the video for the Kickstarter. I've been practicing some After Effects stuff, so that's coming along nicely too. I've been posting some previews on Snapchat, but I'll probably keep it pretty quiet until it launches. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's going to be very Alien-esque. To keep with the theme of the book. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick recording. Everyone's still asleep in the house. Jazz is still asleep at the moment. I'm off to work in about an hour's time, and then I'm going to be out all day afterwards with the comedy festival. So I figured I'm probably not going to get a chance to do a video later today, so I might as well just do a quick one this morning. I'm still sort of got my bed hair and everything, so I look pretty crap. I'm sitting here eating my breakfast. I've just been drawing all morning, finishing up some more stuff for a commission, and I managed to get the pencils for page 17 finished, which is awesome. So now I'm on the home stretch as far as pencils go. Yesterday I said I was going to do the hangout and do the lettering, which went really well. I did about 17 pages. I'd already done a couple, so I'm up to page 17 in the pencils as well now, so I'm caught up as far as letters. Up to page 17 of the letters, and I'm up to page 17 of the pencils as well. So I think that's enough for me to move on to inking without having to touch much for the moment, but I'll probably still keep penciling anyway in the spare time. This week's been really weird. It feels like every time I'm ready to do comic stuff, another commission or something I forgot about pops up, and it hasn't been as productive as I thought it would be. But hopefully tomorrow I'm going to see Zootopia in the morning with some friends, and then hopefully I'll have the afternoon off, although I'm sure there's going to be some house chores and stuff to do, so we'll see what happens. So I'm going to have my breakfast now, and then I'm going to go off to work. Hopefully I'll find some time to sketch maybe in the car on the way to the comedy festival, or even tonight. I did start planning my Kickstarter video last night too. Not a lot. I was going to storyboard it, but I figured there's no point storyboarding if I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So I started laying out all those things as well. So hopefully once that's a bit more solid, I'll show you that too. Alright, I'll catch you tomorrow. Goodbye. We're here at Bayside. We're going to catch Zootopia this morning. I can't wait. Fortunately, a couple of friends had to bail, which sucks. But we're just waiting to meet up some friends, so I thought I'd do a quick update. I'll catch you guys later this afternoon because I'm going to be doing some more penciling. Alright, bye.
Hey, random $10.
Hi guys. I'm filming you for my vlog. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Hello everyone.
Change of plan. Zootopia is full, so we're going to see Batman vs Superman. I hope it's good. So it's Monday today. I'm on my way home from work. I didn't get a chance to update yesterday after Batman vs Superman, but all I have to say is that film was awesome. I don't really know what people are absolutely whinging about, but I found it highly entertaining, and although I probably wouldn't rush out to the cinemas and see it again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Batfleck was awesome, Superman was rad, Wonder Woman exceeded expectations. So if you're sort of umming and ahhing and you just want to go for a fun superhero flick, then I highly recommend going, because it's exactly what it is. I think people just look too much into that sort of crap, and honestly I think people just like to bicker for the sake of bickering, because they can. So yesterday I didn't get a whole lot done. I have been thinking about Supernova. I'm definitely going as of this point, which means in 2 weeks time I will be there, which is super scary because I really don't have anything prepared. So at the moment I've been planning my business cards. I did want to do something really cool where I could have a few different designs and have them actually be like collector's cards, kind of like the old Oddbods cards, or like the trash pack cards, things like that, with different creatures on each card and just my details on the back. But I'm not going to be able to do that just with time constraints, so I'm just going to have to go with one simple design, all my details on the back, and just get that printed and express shipped, which is going to suck because that'll cost a bit, but Vistaprint usually have some awesome deals, so I think I'll just be able to do that. On top of that, I'm doing the postcard for Nevermorrow just to promote the pages, so the Kickstarter won't be live by the time the show comes around, but I can at least get some advertising material happening, get people liking the page, get people interested in it. So far what I'm thinking is I'm going to have one of the pictures I've already done digitally. I'm going to print that out and I'm going to ink it traditionally, so I'll have the original page as well, which could be an incentive for the Kickstarter later down the track. Then I'll scan that in. It's just going to be purely black and white, maybe some grayscale at least for the postcard, and that'll be the front. And then on the back I'm going to do all the details, so the title of the book, the Facebook page, the Instagram page, and my personal website. But I'm also going to do a blurb on the back, so which will essentially just be the pitch to the book. So not only does it force me to finalize a pitch for when it comes to doing the Kickstarter, or if someone asks me about it, I can go, this is what it's about, blah, 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 blah. And that's super important, especially at this point. Like, I know what it is in the back of my head, but I can't put it into a fully fledged sentence without having to sort of and ah about it, which, you know, doesn't really give people a lot of confidence, you know, about a project. If I have to sort of, oh, it's this, but it's kind of this, and I don't want to be doing that. I'm like, this is what it's about, and this is what happens, and you'll just have to read the rest to find out how it ends. That's pretty much what I want to do. So the postcard's forcing me to do that. On top of that, I'm also thinking about prints. I'm just going to go ahead with all the old prints I had for the last convention, because that's just going to be a money saver for me. I've still got a ton of stock left over. I might reprint, or not reprint, I might print some new stuff that I've done over the past year that people haven't seen. I've done a ton of fan art things. I'm also thinking about doing the Muppets Saturday Night Live mashups, and maybe doing a series of prints of those. I think would be pretty cool as well. Aside from that, I really haven't done a whole lot on the way of penciling or inking or anything since I last spoke about it, which was probably, I think, Friday. I did a whole slog of lettering, but I feel like I haven't touched any pages to ink in about 2 weeks. I could be wrong, it could only be 1 week, but it feels like 2 at least, and it feels like crap. So my plan tonight is I'm going to finish all my client work, design my business card, design my postcard, or at least have them prepared, because I need to get them out to the printers by at least Wednesday, no later. They usually have a pretty good week turnaround, sometimes even within 2-day turnaround, which is fantastic depending on what time you put your order in. But hopefully, you know, the sooner the better. I've got some old banners which I can recycle, or I can just use my prints for my back wall as well. Yeah, I've got quite a few options to mess around with. So that's going to be my evening. Hopefully I can get most of that chunk of work done, so by the time tomorrow afternoon rolls around, my client work will be done, and all the business card stuff will be done. I can send them off to order, and then I can just ink. I can just ink and ink away, and also work on the Kickstarter video as well, because at least by the beginning of Supernova, or not long after it, I'd like to launch that Kickstarter and have it ready. At least by the end of April would be awesome. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'll be back in a second to give you some shout outs to some awesome peeps who are doing the 100 days at the moment, because they're definitely worth following. Watching them definitely encourages me to work harder as well, and you guys are awesome. So I'll be back momentarily. Hey dude. Hey. Oh, hello. Hey. Hello. Hey. So yesterday didn't quite work out. I got home, I did a little bit of housework and started cleaning, and my body was just exhausted. I've been feeling this for the last few days now, where my body's just really drained, like in the afternoon, and I literally just had to sit down for about 10 minutes, which didn't help a whole lot. And then by the time I did that, I just ended up falling on the couch and going to sleep for an hour. So that time where I was meant to do that video, I didn't. So I'm doing this on Tuesday morning. This will be the last bit of the video, or the last bit of this video, and then a new video, which I'll do later today after work. So I just want to do the shout outs before I go, and thank you all for watching as well. These videos are a bit longer, so I understand if you don't want to watch the whole lot, but I try and sort of keep them quick updates as well. But as you can sort of tell with this video, I'm trying to vlog a bit more and also include my comic art. Before I do my shout outs, I've got a list here. When I did eventually wake up, I had dinner, I was a bit more refreshed in the evening, checked my emails, and a client job came through, which was a rush job, which they needed for this afternoon, but I'm going to work in about 2 hours, so I didn't really have time to sort of put it off till today, so I ended up staying up late last night doing that, and I was up again early this morning just to finalise it all, but that's good. That's another big job out of the way, along with, well, it's a small job, along with a big job, sort of, added extras that they wanted, and it's done. Hopefully they don't want any changes later, which means I can just come home and finish one last commission, one last one, and then back onto everything. Well, there is another commission I need to finish, but I'm going to do that tomorrow on my day off, because it's a traditional one, so it's all Mepsi markers and stuff. So which means I didn't do the business cards, I didn't do the postcards. I'm actually thinking I might even put off the other commission till tomorrow, so I can just focus on getting the business cards and stuff done. I'm sure the client won't mind waiting an extra day, because I need to get stuff to the printers because time is running out. Also thinking of doing a small video diary just for Supernova alone, so I might even just go through things there as well for the lead up, because there's 2 weeks coming, so getting stuff printed and things like that. I'd watch that, so I'm sure you guys might watch that. I'd watch that if it was someone else doing it. I know Gaz did one recently, and Will Terry has been doing them, which I enjoy, so I'm going to have a crack at it as well on top of these videos. So there's that. Yes, shout outs, and then I'm done and I'll get out of your way. First one I want to say is, sorry, I have a terrible memory, so I need to write this down. The first one is Gazbot. Gazbot's been a huge inspiration. He's currently got his Kickstarter going. I'll put a link down to his YouTube. I'll put links to all the YouTubes in the description anyway. But he's on a Kickstarter at the moment. I think he's got about 5 or 6 days left, not long. Less than a week, I'm pretty sure. And he's just added some new reward tiers as well. So check out his Kickstarter. If you're into kaijus and like Godzilla and Pacific Rim and all that sort of stuff, check that out. He's strongly influenced by things like Power Rangers and Super Sentai, and all that other cool stuff, which is not coming to my mind at the moment. So check that out. Check his videos out. I love his videos too. He's got such character. He's just so vibrant and alive. Like I just love switching on, and he does really nice long hour-long videos too, which are just sort of like weekly vlogs, and they're awesome. So this Gazbot, Marsh Makes Art, is just started the 100 Days of Comics as well. I think he's up to day 4 or 5, which I'm still catching up on as well. and he's doing a cool book called 12 Stories, which sounds like a really rad concept. I think it's meant to be 12 short stories, sort of combined, and I think they intertwine. I'm not 100% sure. Check him out as well. So he's just started, so you can follow along. I think this is his second run of 100 days as well. He was a bit like me. He didn't sort of finish off his first run, and now he's sort of reinvigorated, and he's getting back into it, which is awesome. Good luck on that, Mark. Plex, I think, is what... Yeah, Plex. I don't know. Sorry. And last but not least, Mike Emirates. He's well and truly into his 100 days now. He's into his second week. He's going strong. He's really kicking ass. He's doing great videos. I really enjoy watching his videos as well. He's working on a book called Space Cat. I like the intro alone. It just makes me laugh. It's funny every time with this. So check him out. Again, links will be in the bottom. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next week-ish with more updates. Hopefully more Nevermorrow stuff rather than more client stuff. And I'm also job searching this week, so that's going to be interesting as well. Alright, hope you all had a fantastic week. I hope you have a great week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.